Hello, BookTube. This is probably too late. I'm thinking it probably is. I have made a pig's breakfast of our weekly read-along. We ended a big, long Trollope novel, Phineas Redux. Had a great time. I've read wonderful comments from a lot of people who were encountering this book for the first time. And then I decided to try something new. Should have been a bellwether right there for a bad idea, which was to read a whole bunch of little books. Great, famous, important little books in the month of May. One each week. We did Thomas Paine's Common Sense last time. And like a fool, I neglected to revisit my announcement video then in order to remind you of which book we'd be doing this week, tomorrow. And so when I was finished talking about Common Sense, I had no idea what to prepare you to read next time. So I don't doubt that quite a few of you, or any of you who are reading along like this, just didn't bother, or don't know, or maybe read something else. The book that I had intended, regardless of that announcement video or not, the book that I had intended was this one, The Sorrows of Young Werther by Goethe. This is the little novella that I had planned on reading tomorrow. So we will still do a read along of this book tomorrow, even though I did not announce it, and even though therefore quite a few of you might not be reading it. It doesn't take long to read, even in English, so you could still do it. You could just sit down tonight and read it, so we can talk about it tomorrow. I am learning a bit of a lesson from this, which is probably that we should stick to novels. We should stick to as few moving parts as possible. Or maybe that's just me being pessimistic. Maybe we can make multiple things work. Because I had kind of planned, I'd kind of hoped to do another quartet of short, important works sometime in the winter. Once we're done with this one. But first we have to get through this one. So the point of this little video is to say this is the book that we're reading tomorrow. It's so short that you could actually read it for tomorrow if you want to do that. And once we're done with this one, we're moving on from here to The Heart of Darkness by Joseph Conrad. Okay, so I will say that tomorrow as well. Joseph Conrad's famous novella, The Heart of Darkness. We're moving on to that next time, and then we're finishing up the month with The Prince by Machiavelli. And then in June, we'll read a longer work, one longer work, so we don't have these logistics to worry about. So anyway, sorry about that. This is new, and I just wasn't thinking, or I would have been very explicit last Sunday. So now you have your warning, a little warning you need. Werther is it's very short, it's very readable, and a basic English translation is available on Project Gutenberg. It's available downloadable as a PDF in a whole bunch of different places online. And it's available online without downloading anything, just to read it in situ. So you do have opportunities, even if you don't have the book, to read it between now and tomorrow, but I'll understand if you don't. I will still gas on about it for a bit tomorrow, and then we'll move on to The Heart of Darkness. I just want to make a quick video and let you know that, so I'm going to wrap this up. But I'll be back. Thank you, BookTube.